Hey guys, it's Tartan coming at you with another game of Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. I think I said most of the words in the title. It doesn't matter. We continue. We're in Act 3 now, and I am still having the most fun. But we're here at what's called the Reacher, which is a gigantic tower, and it's such a cool zone. They had like these giant sort of tools inside of it, like hammers much larger than people are, and giant awls and screwdrivers and stuff. And everyone's here, they're climbing it to tear it down, which is just so cool. I love the idea because they're having to go through such effort to get up tall to the top. And I mean, if I was trying to break a tower, I would start at the bottom. But I love the idea that they're climbing. Anyway, what we're going to do is lay in a bunch of shots and get lots of flames stacking, just like always. That's our way, right? And then we are gonna mark this one.
There is a violence, yes.
It's... I mean, 15k total. It just doesn't quite get there. Not quite. Can we... Alright, yes, the counterattack takes it out. Alright, we failed to hit it there, which is too bad, because it would have been marked, and that would have been very dramatic. We got this Phantom Strike thing. Very high void damage to all enemies, 4 hits.
For annihilation.
Yeah, it's fine. But importantly, it gives 35% of a gradient charge, which just seems like it's really good. What we're going to do with him is just something cool. Yeah, something cool. This one. We failed to do it in time. I don't know if these guys absorb dark. They don't. Good news. Man, we barely hit them at all.
Finesse and grace. Finesse and precision.
Ready to strike.
Man, they're barely hurting this guy at all.
Violence.
I guess, yeah, our guys are front-loaded at the beginning of the game. Alright. Alright, we dodged 2 of them. And the burn takes him out. Very good. The important thing is that yeah, we're fine. We can continue. We'll just heal up now, or we could, we could even be clever, right? Oh my goodness, look at me. And then we could heal after we have another battle, because she has like 1,000,000 hit points. She's got like 6,000. She's best girl, we gave her all the best stuff. I just like the way that she can leverage the auto attacks in so well. But there's a lot of other things to love. Man, this zone is so cool. It's just awesome. I hope it goes on for a long time. You never know how long something will happen for here. And this is how we got over here, and this is how we got over here. And we'll go up that way, I suppose. There are, of course, no like internal mini maps in the game, which I think is a pretty good choice overall. Because it's very like path-based, right? But so too are lots of games that do have mini maps, like Final Fantasy X, that is to say, comes to mind immediately as a game that's even more on a rail than this is. And I don't mean that in like a critical way. I think there are very good reasons to tell your story in a direct path like Act 1 and 2 did. And this game sort of demonstrates that very well. I wonder about Act 3. I am still very excited about it, though. Getting access to going over the damage cap is very fun, because now it's... Because we had just been, for a little bit, at a point where we were starting to hit the cap, depending on what was going on. And we go way up. Good news. And the music drops out, which is super interesting. Like, you know, you gotta love when they do that every now and then. The creek and everything. Like, look, they've got the giant saws, you know, the incredibly large hammer. That would be so heavy. Just like really big clamps. Those clamps are the ones that would be the most practical out of all of these giant tools. There probably are clamps that are basically just like that somewhere in the world right now being used. Whereas it's unlikely that there's a chisel that big. Anyway, it's an awesome little place. Big place. It's an awesome zone. And this is called the ladder area, so I guess we'll be trying to find some ladders here.
Did that Nevron just kick a different Nevron off the tower?
It looks that way.
Amused exasperation, indeed.
Well, that will help.
Just looking around here. No. I missed it happening. I was looking the wrong way. Oh. Look how big those dudes are, huh? And then there's a little petanque thing there. Well, brawling. We roll right into them. They don't have like a boss bar, so let's see how scary they are, right?
Take cover.
Ah, well.
Okay.
Haha! I failed to hit it properly, but that's okay. Alright, so what we can do now is... come in for a whole lot of damage there. 5's not enough, so we'll just... Let's get some burn on. We go for like just a kill here. Yeah.
Lightning dance.
I don't think it quite gets there. The burn will leave a bunch to be desired. Alright, well.
Dodge.
I failed to parry again.
Please survive.
Aha! 52? Wow, wow, wow. That's pretty good. Alright, and we need to burn our turn on the revive. Of course, she's up now. Happy to do everything. We'll just do this little void thing, right?
A storm is
Yeah,
coming.
yeah. Totally decent way to spend it. And do we want to heal? She's still in that mode, so it doesn't matter what we want to do. Do that to generate the stain. We'll be able to get big. Alright, well. Haha. Learning the timings is just very satisfying. It's funny, but it is. Alright, so this guy.
Take this.
Finesse
Yeah,
and
just
grace.
coming over the top, and then here.
Finesse and precision.
There we go. Clean. Very, very big. Payoff there, and then we'll go ahead and bring out the other crew. You know, give them some time here.
Nice.
And we get a Color of Lumina. And, you know, to look at some traumatized and fallen expeditioners, as is the normal condition. You know, they are rarely in a peaceful setting. And when there are, in that sort of evidence to be found scattered around, you know, when those are the stories, you usually get a journal about it. But I bet the journal here will talk about the area. But I love the expedition journals. Every time I see one, I just you know, get excited for what it could be. Sometimes they're really touching stories that just do a lot of work for making the world feel worth saving. Brawl. Hey, Kiara. Good evening. It's nice to see you. You said you're about to go to sleep. It's fair. I have work in the morning too, but not like the morning in any way. May I never be adult enough to go to bed without playing video games first. Yeah, that's a better way to open than the other thing I've been doing. 42, that's so many thousands. Alright, we're gonna go here.
Okay. Dodge.
Alright, we got a counter. Good.
Let's spill some ink.
And then we're just gonna
dance.
Parry, parry, and miss. Well, you know, it almost worked.
Foolish move.
Hiya! Oh, that was sick. Awesome. Total destruction of the foe. And then here we'll just do this. I think they kind of do the same amount of damage. You know, no, 25 is better. And it puts you to virtuous. Yeah, it's definitely the way to do it. This is like not my normal party. I think they're every bit as strong or maybe even stronger than my normal party though. Which is nice. Well, I mean, my girl Mael, she's, you know, she's the centerpiece of all of... A door into the manor. Oh boy.
You speak to me of perfection, but is there really any such thing? Or is it a siren leading us astray?
Renoir.
I happily predict that neither of us will ever summit that elusive peak, but I care little as long as we walk together. Art gives us the perception of control. For a moment as I paint, I find order among the chaos. That is, for me, a moment of pure contentment. And that is truly better than perfection.
Fascinating. You know, we access this room from being here, and we start the tower being told by Mael that, you know, her father delights in metaphor. And here we're seeing that, you know, like the monolith of the paintress and such, that sort of is the focal point of Acts 1 and 2. He uses the idea of the mountain here as perfection, which is not that atypical, but very interesting given the role that the mountain plays to everybody else. But these are models used to paint the figures from, no doubt. Unless they're like the stylized weapons of their family, the painters, which could be the case. Can we go to the atelier now? No, it remains locked here. Fair enough. Is this room the same now that we know more? Yes. Alright, nothing new in there. I think we probably found what there is to find in this one, because the journal does provide interesting context. Because that, of course, is the thing about art. You know, the person who did the painting can tell you what the stuff represents, but that's only worth so much. Some people think nothing at all. I really like this song. I mean, I can't actually think of any of the songs in the game that I don't like. But, so what? We're gonna go and try to get, like, spin some upgrades real quick on the grounds that we might have some. Like, where do we even spend these points? Here? No. I mean, maybe. Take that for like a really big over the top burst. She still needs a bunch of points, and he of course is different. And oh yeah, that's right, did they have a foot? Let's see if we've got a new ability. I wouldn't have noticed. Yes, the chassier stabs. Oh, nice. So here we get something to apply mark, which actually I quite like here. Now this where it like can break, that's really awesome too. But I think, you know, we'll use this way. Alright. Now to go forward, we would go up, or... Oh no, Mr. Mime!
Ow, wow.
Alright. Well, then we actually would want that break ability, wouldn't we? Good news, I forgot which one it is. Also the AM Pale? No, I'll know it when I see it. Monsieur Bonk. Alright. There's probably some way to do better here, right? Yeah. Alright. You know, maybe we should have taken the other crew that we're more confident with, but...
Your turn to shine.
build that, we can do...
Let's carve a path. Target marked.
Alright, well, clearly we needed to do that right.
Ready to strike.
It's alright, you know, it's not over, and we'll be able to do our extreme damage to the mark. You know, it got us a little bit of break damage here, and this actually is one of the better abilities that I have access to for that. Alright, well.
Blades sharpened.
Failing there. Alright, what do we do here? We can Phantom Strike and...
Prepare for annihilation.
see if that gets us... you know.
Violence. My turn.
We did it properly a couple of times. Alright, we can heal, but wouldn't it be better to just mark them? It would.
Finesse and grace. Let's dance.
Alright, lots of break damage up there. Right here, do we just... go for it? I thought they were gonna break maybe, but alright, let's... fail to make it happen.
This will hurt.
It's alright, so here we... yeah, we just need to bring them back, and hopefully we won't run out of resurrections.
I'd love a dance.
Nice. I was hoping it was going to break them, but it was not to be. Alright, we do have a gradient attack now, and if we do the striker one, this might be what we need.
Witness your end.
And it is. They get broken, and now he can... mark for her to go Gustav's homage here. Doesn't remove mark.
For Gustav.
Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. It only does 90k for the turn. He's no longer stunned, but we still can... Alright, they're broken right now. Or is that already over? They're still definitely taking the damage. Good. Well, that means we can... some damage there, and now we've got Virtuous Stance, and we'll just... Nice damage there. Alright, I think we have one more revive.
I must exact revenge.
That's alright. Can we just... yeah.
Your end is nigh.
Ready to parry.
Clean. I did it. Take that. Ooh, and we get a couple of things called baguette. Do I finally have it? Do I have... I get the beret! Magnificent. Perfection. The baguette. Alright. Now that we have defeated the mime, we'll continue onward. I'm so proud of me for taking care of that mime. And finally, incredibly late, learning some of the game concepts like break. I guess they're not that important. Or I would have learned about them earlier and not by accident. No, I mean, like, I knew they were there. I just didn't notice where the break bar was. I just thought it was some sort of nebulous concept that I would understand someday. Y'all. Wow, that's a lot of damage to output. Ah, well. He didn't parry any of that.
Once more.
Ready to parry.
I'd love a dance. Let's go.
Failing the third one again. It's alright, I'll get over it.
That's better.
Alright, so he can just get rid of his own blight. Not like I'm super worried about them, you know.
Violence.
Nice. Oh, the old Obscur sword. That's a good pickup, right? That one does some good damage. Wahaha. That's a lot of damage, and then we're just gonna come in over the top here.
Precision.
Swish and flick. And the burn will take him out. Yes. I couldn't tell if they were statues or not. They really got me.
Let's spill some ink.
Sweet taste of battle. My turn. Incoming.
A spoon?
I'm ready. Witness the flames.
Sweet taste of battle. Let's carve a path.
Burn comes in over the top. Very nice. And then we've got a grapple point we see there, so we are moving on forward. Big experience at this point in the tower, right? Only takes a few fights for a level. So we're closing in on level 60. Oh. Okay. Hello. It's like if a Hollow Knight bug was giant. Just a person? It's got human arms. The Gestrals don't have arms like that.
Vertigo, remember? His intentions are good, I know, but his methods...
Your father?
I'm the youngest, which makes everything worse.
Oh, I understand that. Only child.
Yeah, Claire's the oldest. She's just so perfect, so accomplished and talented. Papa's favorite. He's so proud of her. And Verso. Verso could always make Papa laugh. I had so many inside jokes. Then there's me.
And then there's you. The actual favorite. The one he calls his hidden star, but who's too shy and self-conscious to see it.
Yet here I am, messing things up even more.
Look around. He just wants you to fly.
Yeah. This Orphelon is different than the rest. It's not sabotage, it builds.
All these inventions. Gustave would have loved to see this.
He would. But we shall walk up. What a cool little, just a small little encounter like that. It adds a lot. I like this zone so much.
Good stuff.
And we go upward again. Ooh. Now it is very foggy. Cloudy. Spooky. In the distance, a giant monster with a torch. Like, it's just so cool. It is called Foggy Area in case you look around and don't know how to describe it.
Great.
Oh, nice. The ability, you know, whatever, but the stats. I'll put his HP in line with some other ones. So it's really like, maybe I could have just pumped Vitality, but it feels like, even with 99 points into it, just one thing with HP on it, that's what you need. And is that something blue? Oh, that's just that thing. Well, we got the Pictos. We've got a couple really good ones on this climb. Alright, we've got Minoko in the party, and that's good, because whatever this thing is, we might not have something.
Target marked.
We're just gonna mark him up.
You.
Okay, I'm like, man, we really gotta work on that. There we go. They're all crits because we're stanceless, and then we get tossed into virtuous. Very good. I fear using a dark attack against them, but you know, they're resistant, but the break goes up anyway, so that's okay. He's still inverted, so we can't do the other thing. We can still do purification to dispel the thing, though. Yeah, why not? And now we just need to attack. Yes.
You can't escape. I'm ready.
Well, I'm embarrassed.
We bring him back, he immediately dies again. Alright, I have not dodged a single thing all fight.
I am filled with murderous rage.
We finally dodged something.
I'm ready.
He has 18 blight stacks, so he just has 1 HP right now. That's alright. Actually, pretty close to breaking him now. We'll just...
Your turn.
super close to breaking him. But we dodged that one, and the other ones are just... Alright, maybe I can't dodge that. I definitely can dodge that. At least they're hitting her, who's got a ton of hit points.
Ready to strike.
We're gonna throw a mark on, and she's gonna do Gustav's homage, and they're all gonna crit, and they're all gonna mark, and it's gonna do like 80,000. 98. Clean. Alright. And we get the Chromium at level 20. That's awesome. Did we get a leg? That felt like a boss fight, and it's just like a fight. Maybe those dudes don't have legs. Or maybe he was dead whenever it happened. Casting a skill increases the skill damage for all other elements. Oh, all that's so cool. No, you go through the tree and then you toss out a ton, and then if you have no stains, like 2 random ones, so you can just start with 2. Very easy to get up to 4. Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. We'll run the 2 of them in Monoko. Alright, we just gotta run around up here. There's gotta be something else here. After all, the last one of these that we found gave us a level 20 items, so who knows what this one will... Oh no, there's even more stuff with them. Alright, we just gotta deal very quickly with the foe. Alright, this is, I think, unblockable. It's alright though, because we'll be able to clear it with the gradient. From her thing. Alright, so here... That worked. Alright, that didn't work. That's right, it's weak to light. A couple auto attacks there don't hurt at all. And she's got the one where she trades AP for the status effects, which is so good.
Letting flow.
I think she'll be able to Elemental Genesis next turn. Yeah, because that's a light one, which can count for the earth one. Awesome. Good, good, good. And then here... just stack some more burn. Oh, she's an offensive stance. Well, that explains it.
Violence, yes.
Alright, heavy, so we can go...
Meet your reckoning.
123,000.
Okay.
You don't get to die yet.
Alright, she brings him back. He... does almost nothing. She... Gradient... heals all of us.
Okay. The elements dance.
And she gets to do another one of these for some reason. For another gigantic amount of damage. Oh my goodness, I love her so much. I keep trying to parry it and I never get it right.
Witness the flames.
You know, it's like a way to win a fight. But it'd be better if we could avoid a single one of those attacks. Good news though. A log, my favorite thing.
Expedition
From 61. Margot.
Margot. See, but I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop. I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I admit I'm impressed by her creativity and drive. I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But there's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky.
so that's all. Well, I mean, those were a few really big fights. I was just, you know, I don't want to. No, there's another one there, right? Yeah. There's totally another one there. We don't want to move forward yet, right? Not when there could be more adventures to be had.
Interesting.
A shopkeeper! Magnificent. Bonsoir! Ergo says, I'm so high up! I'm so high up! Trade. Oh, okay. There's a lot of stuff. 50% increased damage for each status effect on self. That's pretty good. Immune to blight. Yeah, that'll be handy, right? And here we just need to fight the merchant before we do too much else. So we can see what we want to buy if his stuff is real good. He's got a lot of hit points, but of course I am male. Oh, that was a jump.
Witness the flames. Okay.
But he's burning for 50k there, right? We've already stacked enough. And we're about to stack a whole lot more. 48 burn stacks, which burns for 44k. And I think it just dies to the burn. Clean. Marvelous. We get tier soul. Oh. Gain a rank when you apply mark an enemy on the basic attack, and apply powerless when marking an enemy. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. As a helping everyone else out type of thing. And this, you know, these are both very good things too. But you know, you can only do what you can do. Alright, so she has 13. Do we want to... I mean, the heal thing's fine, right? I think we can just go for the healing fire. Just a bunch of stuff for the very beginning is fine, but Yeah, why not just heal some, right? Just need like one more. We sort of want all these things because the damage on the first hit is really good. You know, we'll just wait. Definitely good to have went down here and explored. You know, you never want to miss a shop. But I guess that's two different ways to go here, so we'll see what happens. This might be like a whole different thing. Maybe that shop was there and I just walked past it, right? Previously, who knows? Well, no, because we haven't been here. Alright, well. Well, I don't know exactly what was left in that area. We didn't do everything that was up there. We're here now.
Feel the burn.
So much damage.
Your turn to shine.
Nice.
Prepare for annihilation.
Violence.
She says prepare for annihilation. I say mighty leap. 260k. That's a lot of XP. And we get a
What have we here?
little chunk of chroma. Good.
Perfect.
I almost walked over. I don't want to walk over. We've definitely been there. And it is in the past. But super glad we got that, you know. Could be a pretty good item too, depending. If it heals the person when you do it, then that party buff thing out of CL will end up also being a really solid party heal. Which would let us drop healing light from her and take like rebirth, right? Which also has the benefit of doing a light stain, which Helps you go closer to that big old elemental genesis smash. Alright, so I think that's everything to be done here. Yeah, because this is all previous era. Go back up. There's the big old blighty monstrosity, but we don't have that many revives left, right? Because we haven't hit a flag yet, because we didn't want to bring the ones back that we'd already dealt with. Maybe with my slightly more money, I'll be able to buy a thing, though. Yes, with my slightly more money, I will be able to buy a thing. That ability just seems pretty good. And like it could get like some funny things from like status effects from bosses that, you know, ends up buffing you in ways they don't anticipate. Oh, she doesn't have inverted on anymore. That's wild. I gotta get that back on.
Sweet taste of battle.
Okay.
Careful, Mael.
Nice. You fools. Alright, and then here we're gonna...
Let's shake the earth.
Oh, that's bad.
Finesse and grace.
Okay, well I didn't know he could do that. I would have finished off those dudes if I did.
Careful, Mael.
I thought I dodged that. I didn't.
I'm ready.
Oh, we're out of revives. Well, that's real bad, isn't it? Man, one day I'm gonna learn how to counter that, but apparently that day is not today. Alright, the good news is, though, I finally countered it. And we're just gonna put 1,000,000 fire levels on, what, like 23? Yeah, 23. If we get another gradient charge, then she can actually resurrect him with her Phoenix ability. This might break him too. Very close to breaking, actually. But we have to do something that can break, I think. Oh, and he's anti-blight now, that's right. It's like, why is it happening to him? Because we got an item to make it not happen.
Let's spill some ink.
Nice. Alright, so we bring her back. Of course, she's got her problems, but now he's broken. We're gonna thermal transfer. This is gonna grab us another turn. And then we're gonna do this for big break damage. It's gonna do like a ton, right? I mean, I would call that merely some. It's alright.
Chroma is flowing. Meet your reckoning.
It's just the best ability. 133k.
I'm ready.
My, what lovely feet.
Oh yeah, her heal just cleans status effects too, so it's like, yeah, that blight's not really that big of a worry. You know, you just gotta find a way to deal with it-ish. Alright, there is the third one of those guys down. Did he really not have any cool stuff? No, that was the way down to the shop.
Good stuff.
Great.
So awesome. The environments in this game really just knock it out of the park.
Good stuff.
There we go, a nice bridge, that's promising. Yes, very promising indeed. harsh world we're in here, right? It's the top. Or pretty close to it. What's the flag called? Peak. Yep. There we go. All right. There it is. I'm like, there's got to be a grappling point. And there was. Oh. Hello, dragon thing. Alright, what have we here? Chromatic residue.
Chroma is flowing.
Now he switches stances to fire again.
Yes.
But if we do an ice move, we'll swap them again, which we'll do right here. Oh, actually, the brake bar gets totally bashed there. And we crack him there, yeah. The next thing we do is going to break him. Oh man, I really needed to get out of that alive.
Monoko, parry!
Alright, so in conclusion, this guy's a lot better at fighting than I am.
Sharpened.
Alright, so you break him. But he was only stunned for a bit, and now he's got orbs.
I'm ready.
I am filled with murderous rage.
I'm back.
Parry it!
Oh, they got me again.
Ready to evade.
He would have killed me like 4 times over, right? Alright, maybe we don't need to be here yet. Maybe we need better stuff. I keep saying it. I think it's true though. Because like she's the only one who feels tanky enough to be standing up against them, right?
Not leaving you behind.
Yeah, you know. You just don't get enough mistakes. He swings, what, like 7 times anyway. Yeah, you know, whatever. We'll come back. We'll do that another time. That's all there is over there. We don't need to go that way then. Hopefully that's not all there is up here. There's got to be more though. There's like story elements to be found, surely. The story can't be, you found a chromatic thing and you're not good enough to beat it. Yeah, look at that. There's like a cave and everything. That's where we need to go. Leave that chromatic French dragon alone. It says we're at Alicia. And she's painting here. So will be me.
Hello.
Alicia. Your letter.
Why would he try to give it back? That doesn't even make sense. Throwing it away makes sense, right? Because... why would he return it to her?
She blames us. Doesn't she? You didn't deserve that.
Oh. Very interesting.
Oh, you're the real accent. You know, Papa painted her. So, you know who she represents? You like being here with her.
Male's like, do you not find her creepy? Oh, a duel with Alicia. Alright, so we get hit by everything.
Let's spill some ink.
Okay, she gets stronger.
I can do it.
And we get totally lit up. Alright, here I think we just sink in all of these, get a ton of burn from all the crit, and then heal ourselves.
Ready to go.
Alright. We failed the crit there, but she still gets burned for an absolute ton.
Okay. This will hurt.
And we just pyro here. We're just gonna do a ton of damage and stick a ton of stacks on. Boom. There you go. There you go. Very nice. We win the duel. She's weak to fire, and that, you know, really helps. Another fight? Not another fight. Fascinating.
I guess this represents his hope for us. For me, then. Go. Claim your piece of sky.
A satisfying encounter.
We both deserve to fly. Let me give you a new beginning.
Alicia.
Yeah. You know, it's time.
Send me to my family.
Wait. Mael!
Reversal. You know, and he didn't really have time. Even though he had hundreds of years. Well, like 100 years. Alright, so this one, I think we already had it leveled up, but in Virtuous Stance, hitting a marked enemy doesn't remove mark, which is pretty good. And switching to Virtuous Stance on counterattack is really good, but yeah, we had that one before, I remember it now. None of it's as good as this, right? Just awesome. And I guess that's all there is, right? Maybe besides the acrobatic guy that we're not tackling. We'll come back when we're stronger, right? SKA with his funny little arms. At camp, Versa refuses to talk to anyone. He stands alone in the lake. After a while, Mayon decides to go and talk to him.
I'm sorry. It's what she wanted. I owed her that much. We owed her that much. I honored her wishes. That's something neither you nor Renoir ever did. And not Maman either.
I didn't get to say goodbye. You didn't wait. You didn't give me a chance to persuade her.
She knew what she wanted. wouldn't have been able to sway her.
She's not you. You don't know that. I know her better than you do, but you didn't even give me the chance to try. You just erased her.
Verso.
You've lost 2 brothers. You know what it's like to lose your sibling and never get the chance to say goodbye.
How could he?
You painters, you just do what you want. You don't care how it affects the rest of us.
That's not fair.
I do care. I know you're hurting, but the person who made that decision wasn't me. It was her. Would have been wrong to deny her just so you could try and talk her out of her decision.
She's the last of my family. I have no one left now.
You have me. You have us.
Maya, I wasn't ready.
Don't understand. You were ready when you set Papa free. You expected that he would erase the canvas and everyone in it. Isn't that the same thing?
It's different. It's different. Why did she do that?
You know why. But you're right. I should have thought of you. I should have given you a chance to say goodbye. I'm truly sorry, Verso.
At least she's free now.
And they feel closer with each other. Mel rank 6. And I get a gradient attack. I head back to the others. Well, maybe we'll get it eventually. Alright, alright. Alright.
I don't usually get this nervous.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not that I didn't.
Now it's personal.
We will hang out with her. We approach Celia to talk to her.
You never told me. How do you go from being a farmer to running a school?
What? It's not obvious.
I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
It's good that you can admit I'm smarter. Pierre used to volunteer at the school, teaching the kids how to sail and survive in the wild. After his death, I was in a bad place. Being at the school, I still felt bad, but at least I could feel his presence. Hear stories about him from the kids. Continue his work.
Makes sense.
I understand why your mother did what she did. She wanted to feel closer to her son. To still feel Verso's presence.
Would you have created a copy of Pierre? If you could. Knowing it wouldn't be the real thing.
How close? You know?
If you
How
ask
close?
me now, then no. I've seen how this torments you. I wouldn't wish that on others. But if you had asked me back then, I would have done anything to see him again. To hear his voice. To feel his arms around me. Every day, I just felt the lack of him. The negative space he used to inhabit. The dip in the chair where he sat. The hollow of his shoes. The emptiness inside his jacket. You want to know why I dislike water? I tried to drown myself.
There it is.
What?
When I lost Pierre, I tried to swim away from Lumiere. I swam for as long as I could. As far as the waves would carry me. Until I could no longer swim. But I woke up the next day in Lumiere. On the docks. I was alive. And I have no idea what happened. What I didn't know then, what the hospital told me, was that I was pregnant. But that I had lost the child.
CL.
I desperately want Maëlle to bring everyone back. To bring Pierre back. But I don't know how to tell him. I lost our baby. She would have been 6.
I'm so sorry.
Dark and personal, right?
I've had similar thoughts before. Not of drowning specifically, but, you know, it would solve a lot of problems. For everyone.
So,
It's a choice. Like any other choice.
it is.
But there's a creature that Verso painted into his canvas. One who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts.
You mean...
Obscur.
Yes. Him.
And we get an achievement. Max rank relationship level. She's inspired by the stars. Gradient attack unlocked. Huzzah! End slice. And time flew by. Extreme single target physical damage. Damage increase for each foretell consumed since the beginning of the battle. So if you do like a really long battle, that many reallys, you know, and then you could pay it off, I guess.
Noir is scared.
I guess he's not.
Cousins.
Spend time with SKA? Yes.
That's not a happy look.
Why'd you hide sorry from me?
Oh, I didn't,
He's lying.
I was afraid the others would want to return to Lumiere if you could fly them back.
That's mean. Sometimes you're really mean. But being mean is not necessarily a mean thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just like Francois.
He'd hate that you said that.
Oh, and Francois is just like you.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, minis will hide things, but who aren't really minis. Verso, I remember
Whoa,
He remembers.
slow down. Remember what?
where I lost Uri.
Uri.
Which one is it?
Which one was Uri
Underwater?
again?
Uri helps me swim underwater.
Oh, right, right. So, where's Uri?
I left Uri in Francois' cave.
Okay. Francois not going to give you Uri without a fight.
Oh, I'd rather not fight. He was so mad last time. Maybe if you serenade him. He and Clair used to sing all the time. It made him so happy, and you have such a lovely voice.
Thanks, Ask. Not sure Francois wants to hear me sing, though.
Oh, maybe you can dance with him. You're an excellent dancer.
Francois can dance. I've never even seen him move. Well, I guess he sort of wiggles his head sometimes. Anyway, look, maybe we can trade him something. What does he like? Flowers? Fruit? Shiny things?
Oh, I know. We trade him a different rock. A better rock.
Oh, yeah.
Better.
Better rock,
how?
that's smart.
We'll make it so it looks like Francois, and we can paint a miniature Clair on top.
Sure. Why not?
Worst case scenario, it doesn't work, and you fight him for it.
Gee.
Ooh, how about that rock over there? Cool. Ta-da! Doesn't it look just like him? I
That's
almost
wonderful.
feel like Francois is here with us. All right. I'm ready.
What? You want to go now?
Yes, yes, yes. It won't take long now that I can fly. Let's go see
Let's go see Francois. We're here to ski assist.
Francois.
Don't call me that.
You have Uri. Why didn't you tell me?
Prove it.
We'll trade you. Uri for this, lovely portrait of you.
Is that supposed to be me?
I think we captured your essence beautifully.
No deal. You want Uri? Come and get it.
Just try it. My turn.
Alright, well, that's not that
Let's
bad.
carve a path.
Fine. Here. Pah! Take your rock and scram.
Oh, Uri. I've missed you. Thank you, Francois.
You can leave the other one, though.
Oh, Francois.
He liked the sculpture. As they leave the cave, they hear Francois crying dramatically in the distance.
He really does miss her.
He swallows Uri, his new rock.
Now that I have Uri, we can explore underwater. Verso, you're the best.
Glad I could help.
You do more than help. You're the smartest and the fastest and the funniest and the bestest and the strongest and the fluffiest.
Fluffiest?
You have the fluffiest soul.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I like how he hits his belly like a sumo rikishi. Their incredible adventures made the bond between Verso and Escape even stronger. Hooray! Level 6, and we have discovered all of his abilities. Talk a bit more about random things. Huzzah!
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the power to remake our world.
Yeah.
Let me hang out with Luna.
What are you writing this time? More notes on Nevrons?
Nope.
No. Theories on axons then, or observations of flora and fauna?
Keep guessing.
Well, I saw you interview Minoko earlier, so a treatise on gestural behavior.
Ooh, so close.
It's about me, isn't it? The strange and shattered life of Verso Descendre.
That's a mouthful.
Well,
Oh, really?
come on. You're smiling, so it must be good.
Well, if you must know, I'm working on a song.
A song?
My parents said music was frivolous, but you know what? The voices we listen to have to be our own. And I've decided to be a little selfish with my time. Our problems will still be there in the morning.
Oh, I fully support taking selfish breaks.
Oh, you do you? Maybe we should take a selfish break together. Stay up with me tonight. Help me with my song.
We're gonna...
Sorry.
We're gonna bail
I
on her.
promised Minoko I'd help him polish his nav legs.
Of course. That is a two-man job.
Alright, and we matched her relationship as well. Instead, they spent time composing music, then head back to camp. So it's a bit disappointed that they came back so early. Then they better understands the world and herself, and gets the gradient attack. Skybreak! Extreme damage. Oh, and it gives 3 light stains, so... Very interesting. Well, there's 2 of them unlocked. Alright, well. I'm gonna go to bed. This has been so engaging. You know, Act 3, due to what's going on, is so much less, like, time pressured, right? Even though what has happened is horrifying, it's, the organizing principle of the expedition having to shift sort of opens you up to take more of a look around, and I think that's a really interesting choice. If the game was just the first 2 acts, I would not have a problem with it. I would just think it was over too soon, you know. And then it looked like there was a lot of stuff that you were going to get, so, you know, I'm glad that there's all of this. But I wonder if... You know, we're getting, like, some good backstory out of the people, but I do wonder if they're going to be able to follow up the emotional hits of Act 1 and 2 here with Act 3, or if they're just going to be like, you know what, really, Act 3 is all epilogue, just like it sort of said before we wiped that away, so this is just you getting to enjoy the characters, but the real story happened in Act 1 and 2. Oh, excuse me. But, anyway. Just having a good time. I'm sure there's some more conversations to have with the other party members here. We'll just hold that off for another day to chat with a couple of the other ones and maybe see about that. And then at some point we'll want to go home to Lumiere and fight the old man. We don't want to get too strong, right? I mean, maybe we do. Maybe he's like really, really powerful, but I figure we can probably just do, you know, the missions we're set out on, you know, to look at the things and then maybe fly on over and see what we can do. I know there's a New Game Plus, so although I probably would start over and play on hard rather than go to New Game Plus, but I'm not sure. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Really hope you've enjoyed. I still having a really good time playing this game. You know, it's a little annoying when I can't get the parry timings down, but after enough practice, you start to get them a couple times. Some of these chromatic things are pretty tough, but you know, it's good that there's a challenge around, and I'm sure at some point if we come back, we'll be so strong we can just walk up and hit him in a swing. Won't even need to worry about it, but but we won our duel, and Alicia's at peace, and I think that's very nice. That is a thread that you wouldn't want to leave unwoven. But good night, everybody. Maybe I'll see you in another stream or video. Man, this game's something else. I'll be sorry when it's over. Well, good night.